share my second solo backpacking trip in Yosemite. All right, I've started my hike. I've been hiking about 15 minutes on the Upper Yosemite Falls trail. Not too many people, but there are some people here. It's pretty steep incline right off the bat, lots of stairs, some gravel and rock, and yeah, I'm just gonna head on up. Here's some of the trail I've already completed. All right, I'm about an hour and a half into my hike and about a mile and a half into my hike, or a little less than an hour and a half, but little bit of water from Yosemite Creek running down through Yosemite Falls. I'm almost at the top of Upper Yosemite Falls. This is no joke. Pretty much climbing at a regular incline the whole way, and some of the steps are like 2-foot tall steps, and it's hot too on top of that. And I got some blisters, but nothing I can't handle. Getting near the top, I'm really excited. Apologies if it's a little shaky filming, that is. Oh man, it's been like this since the beginning. I've got 2 huge blisters on my heels, one on each side, so it makes it that much more special. But I think I'm almost there, and wow, you can't beat those views. Whew. Beautiful. I made it to Upper Yosemite Falls. There's a little bit of water right there. People are swimming in it, actually. It's pretty awesome. Whew. That was a hard hike. Hey, so I just stopped for a little while to take off my shoes and take care of some pretty nasty blisters I got on each of my heels. But I think it's feeling a little bit better. Plus, I'm on flat terrain for the first time since I started. I'm heading to Yosemite Point. I just finished going to the Yosemite Falls overlook, and I believe I'm going to cross a bridge pretty soon. So I'll give you a snapshot of that. But yeah, I exchanged my shoes for a half size bigger because my toe was hitting the end. But I didn't get blisters wearing my old shoes, but my toes were a little sore. So I exchanged them for a bigger size, and I got some insoles thinking it would help my knees. And the insoles did feel good, but I think it changed the height of my heel and my shoe, and it gave me these really bad blisters. So it's all good. Filtering water, and this location is amazing. Yosemite Creek and Upper Yosemite Falls. Here I am at Yosemite Point. There's nobody here. That's amazing. So peaceful. Oh, thought I'd never get to the top. Whew. man, it just kept going up and up and up and up. Holy cow. I'm finally getting flat ground. I'm in between Yosemite Point and North Dome. I'm gonna try to find a camping spot around North Dome somewhere. And I saw some smoke up in the distance to the north, and I called Yosemite Emergency Dispatch. I had it in the number in my phone, and reported the fire. They think it's one that was already reported, but it was good to know that I could call and report that anyway, because I haven't seen anybody for probably 40 minutes. So, ooh, beautiful sort of meadow behind me. It's the first one I've seen in a long time. It's been granite rock almost the whole way. Finally getting some trees, pine needles, pine cones, Cora would call them coconuts, and some flies finally. I haven't really had any bugs bother me in a while. Alright, check out this view behind me if you can. Where'd it go? Half Dome. And I'm heading down that trail. I'm exhausted. It just goes up and up and up and up and up and up. It's like it never ends. Although it looks like it's gonna end up there. I hope. That should be North Dome. My blisters, I don't even want to look at them right now. My nose is full of snot. I feel like I want to blow my nose every 2 seconds. Feels like I'm 100 pounds heavier than normal because of the elevation and because of my pack and because I'm tired and I was up. Because I was up at 3:30 this morning. And I drove 6 hours to get here. Oh, but it's amazing. It's hot, but it's beautiful weather. Passed a few little creeks. And I'm almost to North Dome, which is further than where I expected to go on my first day, so I'm happy about that. I'm hungry. Ooh, I cold soaked my noodles. They're in my backpack. I can't wait to find a camping spot. Holy cow. Alright, it's 8 p.m. and I'm really exhausted and I have crazy blisters on my feet. But it's been an amazing day and I got an awesome campsite with this view of Half Dome right outside of my window. And you can't tell, but yeah, there's the moon right there. It's just gorgeous. So I'm looking forward to waking up to that tomorrow. Hopefully I will finish the trail all the way down Snow Creek tomorrow and back to Happy Isles, and then I'll camp one more night in Upper Yosemite, Upper Pines Campground in Yosemite Valley, and then head home. Whew. That hike was hard. It was like straight up, almost the whole time. And just when I thought it was going to be flat, there was more incline. It just kept going. But this makes it all worth it. It's hard to believe that just a few weeks ago I was standing right there on the visor of Half Dome. Pretty amazing. Yosemite's a really special place. All right, I'm gonna get ready for bed. Good morning. It's about 6:15 and I woke up a while ago and I started cold soaking my oatmeal, and the sun's coming out. It's a beautiful view out there. I got out my first aid kit and dressed my wounds on my heels. I put some antibiotic ointment and gauze on my heels and then used duct tape to tape it all together, because I tried walking around to go to the bathroom this morning and wow, it was really painful. So yeah, I used my handy scissors from my Gerber dime tool. The bees here are non-stop, as you can probably hear. There's one right in there. But they seem pretty harmless. I'm gonna start packing up now and eat my oatmeal and then get started on the hike for today. Headed down Snow Creek Trail and then back to Yosemite Valley. About 8 miles, I believe. So should be fun. All right, it's 7:15 a.m. and I'm all packed up and I'm ready to head out on the trail. Somehow I'm still going up. How is that even possible? All right, I'm out of the steep climb and on some flat ground, which is quite nice. There's also shade from the trees, but I'm officially out of water, so I need to find a water source pretty quick. There is one coming up, so just trying to walk fast and get there as soon as I can. All right, I'm starting to go downhill now. Really excited about that. But I'm not excited about this little detour that I cannot make up to Indian Rock. It's a short detour, but I have no water, so I can't go. I'm gonna keep going down and try to find Snow Creek. All right, I found this little stream and I filtered about 1 liter of water to tie me over until I get to Snow Creek. And I drank about 1/2 liter too. So I'm on my way. I'm at Snow Creek. It's beautiful. I just had a very relaxing break here at the creek, and I filtered my water and filled up my reservoir. Got a snack out and reapplied some sunscreen. So I'm gonna head down this trail, which runs pretty much parallel to the creek, all the way down to Mirror Lake and then the valley. So I'm not exactly sure, but I think it's 6 miles, maybe 5.5 miles back to the valley. You can get a nice view of Half Dome from here. I can see people up on the cables. That's Subdome to the left and then the cables to the right. This view is stunning, and video doesn't really do it justice at all. It's just massive. It's incredible. Okay, starting some switchbacks. I'll be going down there. And wow, these views. Oh my God, I'm being attacked by flies. I cake the spray on, the bug spray. It doesn't do anything at all. I'm finally getting into some like pine needle territory, forest floor, and oh man, those switchbacks were the worst switchbacks I've ever done. And my feet feel like two worthless, bloody, bruised, like, I don't know. They're not even functioning as feet right now. Oh, thank God. I think I'm on the valley floor. I couldn't even get my phone out to film because I had to use my trekking poles and like really pay attention where I was stepping because it was so steep and rough. But I basically just went straight down a big granite wall in switchbacks, if you even want to call them that. You can't see it right now, it's behind me. But oh, okay, here's a sign. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. All right. Go away, flies. Happy Isles. Mirror Lake. That's where I was going, but is it closer just to go to Happy Isles? I'm gonna look at my map. Whew. Well, I finally found water, and for like the last 3 hours I've been just dreaming of diving in the cold river and washing all this junk off of me and cooling off, but this river does not look very inviting. So I'm gonna find something less murky and eat my lunch. It's cold soaking in my backpack right now, but this was hard. This was harder than Half Dome. My feet are really, really, really hurting. All right, I'm gonna keep going on. Finally. Mirror Lake equals a lunch break. Foot break. Oh my goodness. I'm absolutely exhausted. I've been hiking like 13 or 14 miles on probably the hardest hike I've ever done today. And on top of it, it was really hot and my feet are beat up. Got down to the village and I stopped at Curry Village and I got a very cold mango iced tea and I drank the whole thing in like 2 minutes. And a beer for later and an ice cold bottle of water. So I'm looking forward to those things. I'm at Upper Pines campground right now and I have to walk all the way to the end. Just like last time when I was here to climb Half Dome. Backpackers campground has been moved all the way to the end of Upper Pines to allow for more distancing. So hopefully there's still campsites available. It's 8:15 and I'm leaving the campground. It's a little bit cold, but not too bad. I slept really well, except for the fact that I was trying to go to bed at like 8:30 and the people right next door to me were so loud. Blasting music, laughing at the top of their lungs, clapping their hands. It lasted like 3 hours. Well, they stopped at 10, but 2 hours, I guess, seemed like forever. Anyway, I'm heading back to my car. I've got to go walk a little ways to get there on the valley floor. Almost back to Yosemite Falls. Here's North Dome in the background. And it's amazing to think I was just sleeping up there last night, or the night before last night. Yesterday I was feeling really beat up. My whole body hurt. I was tired. But I got a really good night of sleep and I feel amazing. And it's early. I think I might, on the way out, stop and do Mariposa Grove hike, which isn't too strenuous and it's not too long. And I'll still get home pretty early, so I'll see what time it is when I hit that point. I haven't done that hike in a long time. There's my car. So weird to see Camp 4 across the way totally empty, and the parking for Camp 4 totally empty. That's it over there. All right, gonna change my shoes and get on the road.